one facility, Sandals, has been asked, and that their evacuation procedures or redirecting of their guests has started, yes.
Operations at Sandals, Grenada were ordered shut over the weekend after more than 24 hotel guests and staff tested positive for COVID-19. Grenada health authorities also instructed Sandals management to evacuate guests from the property. It remains unclear how many people, most of whom tourists from high-risk COVID-19 countries, were booked at the Sandals Grenada property before the COVID-19 cluster was discovered. Guests who have not been affected by the virus can opt for a transfer to a Sandals hotel on a neighboring island in the region. St Lucia, less than an hour away by plane, boasts 4 Sandals properties. Chairman of the COVID-19 Command Center and Tourism Minister Dominic Fede was pressed by reporters on whether St. Lucia would volunteer to take in the now displaced Grenada-based holiday makers. He says, for now, the government has not made a decision.
We do everything we can to protect employees. We're in constant dialogue with the SLHTA and the tourism sector to make sure that these protocols are being followed as much as possible. So what you really have to do is do your best to make sure that you put all of the defense possible. But even then there is risk. And so what you...
Will they be directed to St. Lucia? That's the question.
I don't know. I have not had any indication that they will be directed to St. Lucia. But whoever comes to St. Lucia will have to confront the protocols at our ports, as is the case for a number of people that are coming into our country.
On December 14th, the island's health ministry confirmed 2 more international visitors tested positive for COVID-19. Their COVID-positive diagnoses, like 6 other tourists visiting from high-risk COVID-19 countries, was confirmed after they were tested a second time. St. Lucia's Sandals Grand in September publicly refuted claims their staff and guests tested positive for the virus. 2 hotel employees working at the same property did test positive for COVID-19. Health authorities, however, believe the hotel workers contracted the virus from a source outside the hotel. The COVID-19 status of the island's visitors remains a concern for hoteliers and medical experts. St. Lucia's COVID-19 Command Center has so far resisted appeals to institute additional PCR testing for international visitors flying in from high-risk COVID-19 countries. Retesting has to date uncovered 6 positive COVID-19 cases, all holiday makers from COVID-19. Rihani Isidore, NBC Prime.